Okay, you guys, so welcome back to Badass Tarot 2. I'm the Oracle of Shun Ajay, and I want to look into the Divine Masculine and Karmic energy, just really quick for the full moon, okay? It is the 8th of March. The moon is officially a full moon tomorrow, but the moon is full tonight, okay? And no one knows that better than I do. I am very intimately connected to the moon. Spirit, show me the energy between. First of all, I'm going to separate this. I think I'm going to do this a little bit different. Okay. Show me the karmic energy first. Show me the karmic energy. Oh, that's a lot. Okay. Let me get one card or two for the karmic energy, and then we will do the divine masculine. Let me see the karmic energy overall. Oh, it's very agitated. Okay, should I keep this card? I think I am going to keep it. It is a completion card, okay? Is there another card? There's for the karmic energy. Let me see another card. Door to spirit upside down. Victory upside down. The karmic has completed a cycle. I feel like they are not listening to their intuition even now, and so they are losing, or they are completing a cycle where they are losing because they didn't listen to their intuition. That's what that is. Show me the divine masculine energy. Show me the divine masculine energy. Door to personal healing and happiness. I believe that the divine masculine and the karmic are not together right now, okay? And this is why we see that the karmic has completed a cycle. Okay, I'm going to keep all of these. I got the anxiety card for the divine masculine, indecision for divine masculine. I didn't even see this here. The financial constraint card in the divine masculine energy. Okay? On the bottom of the deck, very interesting, contract card upside down. I feel that the karmic contract has been completed. Okay? Let me remind you that the karmic partner's energy started with the world card, completion of a cycle. And then we have the contract upside down on the energy deck. And I couldn't help but to notice under that is the journey card, okay? So I do feel that they are not together, okay? I feel that karmic, the reason for the karmic coming into the divine masculine life, I feel that lesson has, that karmic cycle has completed and the lesson has been learned, okay? Or the divine masculine is in the process of learning their lessons, okay? So we're going to look a little bit deeper into it, but like I said, so karmic, basically the completion, the cycle has completed, okay, for the karmic. Because they did not listen to their intuition, because they block out spirit, because they do not work from a heart-centered space, but they're all basically, focused on material things and outer things, you know what I'm saying? And basically they reside in the lower realms and work on the lower, vibratory levels, then they are losing, okay? So their victory is upside down. So right now they're completing a karmic cycle, and just basically I don't really feel much movement. I feel them I feel that a lot of them are still thinking they can come up with some sort of plan, okay? They still think that they can, talk their ways or manipulate their ways out of it, but I feel that they are coming to the resolution that there's nothing that they can do to reverse this, because this was a karmic relationship or situationship, and it was a divine judgment call that now this cycle is over. You have basically served your purpose in the masculine's life. So the masculine, once again, is walking through their door to personal healing. This is why I really feel that they are not together. However, I feel that a lot of the masculines, because of their insecurities and a lot of them have codependent tendencies. They have anxiety about this split, okay? So I don't feel that they voluntarily left, okay? I feel that something happened that the universe caused this split to happen, okay? We're going to look a little bit deeper into it. So right now, the divine masculine don't know what to do, okay? They don't know whether they're coming or going, okay? They are basically, I feel them reminiscing over a lot of things. Now, finally, they're looking back at some of the actions that they took to bring an end to the relationship with their divine counterpart. Excuse me. I feel that a lot of them have withheld a lot of information, apologies, explanations. This energy is across the board through all of the readings that I've heard. And so yes, the divine masculine right now does not know what to do. This indecision card, if you notice, is an 8, okay? So basically the divine masculine is getting their karma as well, okay? And in the form of financial constraints, because I do feel that a lot of the divine masculines placed financial constraints on their divine counterparts when they either ghosted or cheated or whatever they did. They began to invest less, even if it was not financially. They began to invest less in their divine counterpart. Okay? So let me pull some cards from the tarot. Okay? What are the messages? What can you show us about the karmic energy from the tarot? Spirit, what can you show us about the karmic energy to clarify this world card? Clarify the world card. Clarify. Let's do them one at a time. Let's clarify the world card first. Walking away. Okay? 8 of Cups. Walking away. 8 of Chalices in this deck. This is the tarot Nefertari deck. Okay? My shiny gold deck. My daughter bought this for me. Okay? So anyway, the 8 of Cups to clarify the world, okay? You can't get no clearer than that, okay? Walking away, okay? Emotionally, and walking away in every other kind of way as well, okay? So to clarify the world card, we have the 8 of Cups, okay? So the karmic has most definitely either walked away or been ousted out of the situationship with the divine masculine. This reading is about to get juicy, my people, okay? Click the link in the description. Oh, I see a lot of interesting messages trying to come out, but I'm going to put them all back in here and ask that the message be clear, that we clarify the door to spirit inverted for the karmic energy. I was going to say, if you want to get a personal reading tailor-made to your specific situation, click the link to the Badass MagickShop. There are specific questions that I do ask in the twin flame reading, okay? And you also get to add your own questions to those questions, but these questions are general questions that basically most people want to know the answers to, and I am going to be running a special for the full moon on tomorrow, okay? So that special is going to start at midnight. I'm not sure, but I'm going to take a percentage off of the twin flame reading, which is already only $33, okay? So I am going to take a percentage off of it. So definitely check that out if you're interested in looking deeper into your situation or into your partner's situation with their karmic, okay? Can we clarify, Spirit, the door to spirit inverted for the karmic energy? The door to spirit, can you clarify? Thank you, Spirit. We have the 3 of Wands here. Waiting. The door to spirit, they are waiting for, it's basically, this is what I feel from this. They think that I feel that the masculine has left the karmic, okay? And I feel that, and I'm going to keep this card too because it's kind of sitting on top, but it's inverted. The Queen of Chalices inverted, okay? This is what I really feel with this card, with the door to spirit inverted, okay? And the Queen, okay, so basically I got the 3 of Wands, okay, upright, okay? So they're waiting on something, and then I have the Queen of Chalices inverted, okay? So this is what I feel. I feel like a lot of these karmics lied about being pregnant or having a child by the masculine. This is a situation with a lot of the masculines, and this is why they have left, because they found out that she was either not pregnant or that the child that they have is not their child, okay? But I feel that they're not listening to their intuition, and they think that the masculine is going to come back, okay? And I feel that like they're waiting on to go back through this cycle again, because I feel that a lot of them are caught up in cycles of hypnotic rhythm with the masculine, okay? And I feel that they think, because I feel a strong codependency here, okay, and I also felt that in the masculine reading, but with this karmic, they are codependent. They don't know how they're going to, they're like, it's like the masculine was like their only plan of action. It was their only option as far as like how they were going to survive and take care of themselves. I feel this codependency, and so a lot of them have no choice but to wait, but I feel that the masculine is not coming, because I feel that the masculine has found out or has begun to doubt that the child is theirs, or that the pregnancy or whatever it is that she was using to manipulate him. For some of them, it was emotional manipulation or blackmail. Like, I feel that a lot of the karmics are narcissistic in nature themselves, and some of the masculines are as well narcissistic. They are distorted, okay? And I feel that the karmic, because they are there to bring the karma, that they met their match with this karmic. So I feel that they are kind of mirroring one another with the narcissism, being emotionally unavailable, the lying, the deceit. I'm feeling all of that, and I feel that they are apart, and the karmic is in a place of waiting, and she's not listening to what spirit is telling her, which is that the situation is over, okay, with this 8 of Cups and the World card, okay? Can we clarify the victory inverted for the karmic energy? We'll keep these, okay? We have the 4 of Pentacles. So this was a divine judgment call, okay? The ancestors are supporting the fact that this is crazy. This was like a judgment call. The ancestors are supporting the fact that the karmic is not winning. They are supporting the fact that the karmic is not getting what they need. It's like they want the karmic. Now, this is not as a punishment to the karmic. This is because the karmic, they want, see how the ancestors are holding this person up, okay? So they want the karmic to be self-sufficient and not be codependent, and this is why the masculine was snatched out of the karmic life, and this is why the karmic is going to now be forced to provide for themselves. They don't see this as winning, but this is how the divine is coming to balance these scales out with the Temperance card, okay? So we're going to leave this here for the moment, but basically the World card was clarified by the 8 of Cups. Ain't no clearer than that this is over. They either voluntarily or were forced to walk away. The door to spirit being inverted was clarified by the fact that she's waiting, not listening to her intuition, not understanding that it's over because of your lies and your emotional unavailability and deception, okay? And the Victory card being clarified by the 4 of Pentacles, saying that you are not, like, it's basically like the universe is holding back on you getting what you need until you're willing to work for it and put in the work yourself. And this is their way of balancing the scales, because a lot of these karmics actually caused an imbalance in the lives of the other divine counterpart when they began to have an affair with someone who was not their person, okay? And so now the universe is kind of holding back on them, okay, as far as their material things that they need. And so I feel that a lot of them are going through these financial constraints. I feel that this financial constraint card is a shared energy between the karmic and the divine masculine, okay? But yes, this is all divinely orchestrated, and this is the divine's way of balancing the scales, okay? Because the karmic literally, like, took from another person something that was supposed to go to someone else, okay? So now, Spirit, can we clarify the door to spirits. The door to personal healing and happiness for the masculine. Thank you. We have the moon card inverted. So I feel that the masculine is no longer deceiving themselves. They are ready to face the truth and also ready to tell the truth. I feel that the masculine was given, these masculines have had dreams, okay? Dreams that were very powerful, vivid messages from the divine to go back and fix the things that they had broken in the past. They were specifically shown that they would not be allowed to move forward, and that everything that they tried to create and they tried to plant and grow would fail until they went back and did right by their divine counterpart. They were shown this in dreams, okay? They have been having dreams and nightmares and visions, and now the masculines are ready to come back and tell the truth and also face the truth of themselves, okay? Interesting. Can we clarify the anxiety card for the masculine energy? Spirit, what is this anxiety card for the masculine? What is the anxiety for the masculine? Can we clarify this anxiety? Clear messages, please. Okay, I'm going to keep it. The Nine of Pentacles. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles is the fact that they have to be single. Now, when the Nine of Pentacles came out, it kind of didn't want to be upright. I didn't know whether to be inverted or whether to be upright. So I'm feeling that this is, just an anxious because of the anxiety, okay? They are codependent. Like I said, the energy that I felt from the masculines was codependent. I feel that this is why a lot of them left their divine counterpart and went to be with this karmic partner, because they thought it would be easier. They thought that it was going to provide for them a financial stability and also security on some level. They are working out of insecurities, okay? And they thought that they were going to be stable. And the divine quickly put an end to that, okay? And they fear having to be single and to do for themselves, okay? And this is the position that a lot of them have been thrust into, and this is the anxiety that they are feeling, okay? Also, the King of Wands, okay? I feel that a lot of them, are sexually frustrated, okay? Because, again, they have been separated from their karmic partner, so they're not getting sex there. They can't get sex from their divine counterpart. A lot of them are sexually frustrated also for a lack of using their creative abilities in other ways, okay? And a lot of them are also worried about they're finally, it's like what's on their minds is that the fact that they're getting older. They're getting older here, and a lot of them are starting to look at the ways that they have been spreading themselves around sexually, okay? So this is part of the anxiety as well. So the masculines are feeling anxiety about first of all, about thinking about being single, about having to do all of this by themselves, okay, and being alone, and then also being sexually frustrated, thinking about the people in their past that they have, like all of these options that seem to be unfulfilling of anything other than sexual. And I feel that they are kind of trying to pull back sexually from a lot of these shallow interactions, and so they are filled with creative energy, but they are not using it in the right way, and it's coming out as feeling like sexual frustration, okay? Can we clarify the indecision card for the masculine? Why is this indecision card here for the masculine, Spirit? Can we clarify indecision for the masculine? Can we clarify? Thank you. Ace of Pentacles, once again, about the new beginning, okay, and about their stability. So this is their worry, especially because, again, this indecision being an 8 is standing out very prominently to me, because it's their karma, okay? And this is because I feel that a lot of them ghosted their divine counterpart. A lot of them pulled the rug from under you financially, and now they are worried financially, which is why this financial constraints card is here, which I feel, again, is a shared energy between the masculine and the karmic. They worry about having a new beginning alone. They worry about being alone, getting older, being financially secure, and they're worried about karma. They don't know which way to go. Can we get a little bit more clarity on the indecision card? More clarity on the indecision card for the masculine. Thank you. 9 of Cups. They worry about having their wish fulfillment. The masculines are beginning to feel. A lot of them were emotionally unavailable in the past, and now their heart chakras have been activated. They're beginning to wake up. We're also in where's the moon right now? It was in Pisces not too long ago. I know it's moved through something since then, Cancer and Pisces, and it's going into Venus. I mean, not going into Venus. Y'all know what I'm saying. Taurus. The masculines are very emotional right now, and they want their wish fulfillment, and I see a lot of the masculines looking back towards their families and their divine counterpart. This is what they want, so this is their indecision. Okay, and I feel like a lot of them feel like they have to choose between their stability, their financial stability, and their wish fulfillment, and they don't understand that you can have both. Like, this is your wish fulfillment. Like, I feel like a lot of them left for money. Like, I feel like a lot of them chose money and finances and shallow things over love. And now they want love, and they realize that nothing is better than love. Nothing is worth anything and has any value without the love. They want their wish fulfillment. They want their families. A lot of them want children. If they don't already have children with you, they're thinking about children. They're thinking about families. So right now they're all in their heads and in their minds, okay? About being stable and about having, their wish fulfillment. So, again, they want, this comes out, okay? The 3 of Pentacles. I feel that a lot of them are ready to work with you. They want to come forward. They want to fix things. They want to have a reason to celebrate now. Yes. So a lot of them are just thinking about home. They want to come and they want to restore the happiness. Okay? They want to restore the happiness. Very interesting. On the bottom of the deck, the Queen of Swords inverted. Okay? So they want, because a lot of the feminines are in the Queen of Swords energy. Okay? A lot of the feminines are in the Queen of Swords energy, and the masculines are indecisive about whether or not to come forward because they don't know if they will be rejected. They fear their karma. They are afraid of what is coming from karmically, and as well as being rejected by the Queen of Swords. They're hoping that you can forgive them. They are hoping that you can let down the sword long enough for them to try and fix it. I feel that a lot of them don't have a lot of hope as far as being forgiven, because a lot of them have done the unforgivable. So